Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabio for Explain America, and President Donald Trump got fantastic news right after his speech to the joint session of Congress. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please visit that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. And when you get there, please hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. President Trump was masterful in the joint session of Congress speech. I got into it in another video about why it's not called the State of the Union, but essentially it is a State of the Union address. He was masterful. The Democrats, they also taught a master class. They taught a master class in how to look petty, petulant, and silly. My particular favorite was the little bingo paddles they had. Hilarious. Whoever advised them on this protest should be kicked out of the party and never work for another political campaign ever again. It was atrocious, and it looked atrocious. And today, all they're doing is getting ridicule from pretty much everybody in the politosphere. Trump, on the other hand, high praise across the board, except, of course, from partisan Democrats. I'm sure you've seen some of them come across your timelines on various platforms, just whining and complaining and making nonsense arguments. It's hard to, I don't argue with Democrats anymore, but not the ones that are far gone, because you can't argue with people who base their opinions on emotion and not logic and facts. It's a waste of your time. So I advise you not to do it. I don't do it. But Trump, he loves doing it. And he did great yesterday. He did so good that across the board, sky-high ratings in the polls after the speech. Yeah, and Democrats have really got to be smart, and it was a really tough night for them all the way around. Trump, he's celebrating. I want you to watch this clip and let me know what you think in the comments.
Who loses his life to suicide.
Fox News contributor Joe Concha joins us now. I mean, Joe, there were an hour and 40 minutes worth of political moments that Democrats could find a way to attack regarding this speech, but they chose to include the moment where a child with cancer who wants to be a police officer was honored. I mean, grasping at straws at best. What do you think?
13 years old, right, Carly? And as usual, the people paid seven figures to provide sober, objective analysis, are completely disconnected with the American public. CBS poll taken last night after the president's address, 76% approved of Trump's speech. Most viewers tuning in said it made them feel hopeful, proud, these are quotes, presidential, inspiring, and unifying. A big majority also called it entertaining. A CNN poll taken right after this address as well found nearly the same results. Nearly 7 in 10 viewers, 69%, had a positive reaction to the president's address last night. And the big takeaway, besides how comfortable and confident President Trump looked, was the Democrat reaction during the address on the other side of the aisle and by the media, like on MSNBC afterwards. I mean, we saw Democrats in that chamber holding up what looked like bingo card signs, interrupting, heckling, even walking out. Who is advising this party? Are they taking their own cues from Rachel Maddow and Nicole Wallace over at MSNBC? Because it's not a good idea. If this is the plan, it's a hot mess in a dumpster fire, and it shows why the Democratic Party right now is polling lower than it ever has in its history. No message, no solutions, just complaining, whining, and even, as you mentioned, criticizing Trump for honoring a 13-year-old cancer victim. I don't know. It shows once again that rock bottom does have a basement.
Joe, isn't everything you just said emblematic of a wired Democratic